Hi guys, we've been working on healing our romance energy for the past almost month now, and we have a little bit more to go. Today, the thing that I wanted us all to work on is asking the right questions. Uh, what are the right questions for you to be asking? Okay, I want you to go ahead and put your hands on your heart and take a few deep breaths. And you're going to ask yourself, when it comes to my romantic situation, what are the questions that I should be asking that I'm not already asking? Okay. What are the questions that I should be asking that I am not already asking? We're going to ask in our minds for our minds to be enlightened and opened up to some new possibilities of questions that we need to be asking ourselves or asking other people or asking God that we are not asking already. Questions are incredibly powerful. Brains love to answer questions, and when we ask the right question of ourselves, our brains get to work finding an answer. I really believe that asking questions is one of the biggest secrets to life success. If you can ask the right questions, you're going to find different answers and you're going to be able to um, change the whole game for yourself and for your family and for everybody around you. Ask different questions, ask better questions, ask them to the right people, and let things unfold for yourself. It is so magical. So let's go ahead and write down any questions that come to your mind. That's your homework for today, asking these right questions. But some of the questions that came into my mind for today were, am I in the right place at the right time? Am I in the right place for my romantic situation? Um, if you ask yourself that, am I in the right place for the romance that I want? What do you get? Yes or no? What is the next question that you need to ask? Where should I go? What do I need to change in my own heart to be open to the kind of romance I want to experience? Um, is this the right time for what I am hoping for or what I desire? One of the questions that I had come up with was, am I the right person for the romantic situation that I want? Am I the right person for the person that I want? Okay. How can we become the kinds of people that attract the people that we want? Um, I think I think women in particular are very susceptible to making ourselves the person that we want. And that is not the right thing. This is not about being the kind of person that we want. It's about being the kind of person that the person we want wants. Does this make sense? We need to be the right people for the people that we want. We don't need to be people like the people that we want. I write about this in my book, Magnetic Femininity. I pointed to it. You can't even see it. It's over there. I have a whole stack of them over there. But for example, women really want men who are competent, who earn money, and who take care of things, and um, who learn about stuff and are taking care of business. And a lot of times, as women, we will look at ourselves and say, "Well, I really want a masculine man who is a good steward and who is a hard worker and who gets the job done." And so, obviously, a man like that would want someone like that, but that is not true. A masculine man does not really want a woman who is a quote unquote hard worker and who is going to masculinize herself and basically compete with him. Men don't like to compete with women. So, as women, as we're looking for who we want, we have to realize that when we're trying to become the right person for the person that we want, that does not mean trying to be like the person that we want, okay? Which it's just so alien for many of us. I just feel like so many of us as women have done that, where we've said, well, I want someone who is a hard worker, so I'm going to work really hard. In reality, what happens is then that woman has taken on this masculine energy and she's going to attract a more feminine companion. When we as women are the hard worker, we tend to attract men who are not hard workers because of the law of polarity. We always attract the partner that matches where we are at. It's not the ones that are similar to us, it's the ones that are polarized opposite to us. Okay, so if you're very feminine, you're going to attract somebody masculine. If you're a feminine man, you're going to attract a masculine woman. And if you're a masculine woman, you're going to attract a feminine man. And then we have these problems where we have all these masculinized women who do everything while their men just sit around, bop around, playing video games. they're just relaxing while their wives handle absolutely everything. And then we sit there and wonder why. Well, why is because in relationships, we attract we attract the polar opposite, the polarity opposite. And so if you as a woman want a hardworking man, the answer is not for you to be super hardworking. The answer is for you to step into your feminine energy and relax and trust the divine masculine to open up the way for you to find a masculine companion who is going to be the hard worker so that you can relax and be in your feminine. Okay, does this make sense? Okay, what other questions do we need to be asking right now? Let's tune in. I'll just ask, what are some other questions to get us thinking? Okay, the first one coming up is, of course, like, what do I have to change about myself? What unresolved traumas do I need to take care of so that I can be the kind of person that's open to the kind of romance I want? I'm hearing like who, what, where, when, how, who, what, where, when, why, and how, and just this invitation to think about those question beginnings and see what comes into your mind. How can I make some changes that are going to attract the right person to me? What are questions that I need to ask myself? Where should I be? Who, what, when? The divine timing. Let's dig in and ask some new questions today. Can you come up with 3 new questions for yourself that you've never asked before? And just write them down and trust that your brain is going to find a solution for you. That's your challenge today. Thank you guys so much for being here. Of course, come hang out on Facebook, Intuitive Healing with Ali Duzette, and I'll see you tomorrow.